see you all again. Are you alright? I'll just move you back a bit. Look at me. Been the hairdresser's. It was shut. So instead, I've done it myself. I did home perm. Do you think it's curly enough? Look at that. This morning I looked like Fluella Benjamin at 8:30, till I got my tongues on it and give it a good blowing. Anyway, what's happened this week? Let me tell you. Oh, it's all kicked off. Hang on, I've got worms again. It's better. It's all kicked off. Me going out with that young gentleman caller, Justin. Do you remember? Justin. Finished. Over and done with. We've had murders, I tell you. It's all gone pear-shaped. It was all over. I mean, first of all, I had some lovely outfits off him, because I forgot to tell you, I don't think I mentioned. The man who brought him up, this zookeeper with no legs, just happened to be a multimillionaire. Because when he finished and retired from the zoo, one of his relatives, years and years and years ago, had invented the urinary catheter by using a straw and a whoopee cushion that he got from Blackpool. So Justin's stepfather, adoptive father, has got all this money. That's why he's retired from the zoo. Oh, hang on, I've got a curl sticking up. And he's retired from the zoo, hasn't he? Got all this money. So Justin's loaded. Well, it's not too bad, I suppose. Excuse me, that came from nowhere. Oh, lady like me. No, I tell you, he's been loaded. So he's been buying me designer outfits, handbags, shoes. Oh, I've got a lovely pair of Jimmy Choos. Oh, they're gorgeous, I tell you. So I've had to send Johnny Pollitt round to the flats. He's got this apartment, penthouse, that the stepfather bought him. So she's been round there with my spare key, because I've been leaving outfits there. I don't bring them home in case Jack knows where they've come from, because you can't really say I've got them Jimmy Choos from catalogue Grattans, can you? So she's been round there and done that, hasn't she? And she's got me a few. I mean, it's all over and done with, but I must say I got some gorgeous clothes out of it. I got frequent sex, and I also got a nasty case of crabs from him. Now, he cracked on, this Justin, he got him off a sunbed. But I'm a bit more savvy than that, because I used to be a St John's ambulance cadet. And that's not far off being a nurse. So I know you catch these pubic lice. And it's not from a pig in sunbed. He's been shagging around, hasn't he? I thought, right, that's enough of that. There've been none of that going on, so I chucked him. Anyway, came round the other night, didn't he? Calling us rotten. It wasn't just because the crabs he finished with me. It's because when he came round, he actually found out Mitchell was my son. Well, he's been after this Mitchell, hasn't he? For years. For stealing his dabbling buddy off him and turning him full of gear when he was younger. So it's all been a tangle. Thank God Tripod weren't there, but Mitchell were there. Well, he was outside, wasn't he, Justin, screaming at the house, cracking on that my mother didn't know who my father was and that I've got a fanny like a whelk stall. Well, he was having none of that, Mitchell. He wasn't going to let me be insulted from somebody in the streets when I could stay at home and get insulted off my family. So he threw his woman's realm down and he stormed outside. Oh, there was a big to-do. It's like the Brixton riots. And not all the blood and guts on the floor was our Mitchell's. Because Warwick had got back, his boyfriend, from signing on to see the melee going on in the street. He dived in and just didn't give him a good hiding and all. So that's what's been happening. So, been a street fair. We thought, I was going to try and phone the police, but Orange have cut me off for non-payment of bill. So Audrey Litherland, she phoned the police after she'd finished dialing up Domino's pizzas for a Tuesday night special. She got the rozzers down, but by God, by the time they'd come down, it were over and done with Bert shouting. There were nothing going on. Justin was walking round, wasn't he? Chatting with some Polish family who thought he was doing some sort of hidden camera stunt. Signing autographs. Somebody'd offered him a speaking extras part in the next Star Wars film. Police were doing nothing like that. They just walked round, didn't they? I thought, well, I haven't got to get my own bag, so I legged it upstairs to a carrier bag I've got. I threw a load of, what shall we call it? Arthritic remedy. Wacky backy. Big block of it. Yeah, well, I got this, didn't I? About a big 3 gram block. I put a stained underpants, threw them in as well. And some photographs of Justin with our dog naked on the bed. I took these pictures as insurance like you do. You know, he was drunk one night, so I made sure he was erect and I put the dog on top of his chest, propped his eyes open with matches so he looked like he's wide awake with an erection with our dog. So I went downstairs, I went, well, if you're going, Justin, you might as well take these with you. These are all yours, so take them with you. Dropped them in time front of police. Well, these photographs went everywhere of him and dog with an erection. And then this big block of something fell out. They went, hello, hello, hello. Next thing you know, his case, is it Magistrates Court next week when his case comes up? Never cross us, de Brays. At your peril, you cross us. Let me just move you around a little bit, that's better. So that's what's gone on there. I mean, Johnny Pollitt, when she saw this big block, she thought it was oxos because she's thick as pig shit her. So that's who I got it off. She'd found it somewhere and thought it was in British Legion toilets. She thought somebody left oxos. Well, I grabbed it, didn't I? She just thought it was oxos, like I said. So but that's about the week I've had. Oh, Tarquin Keanu's decided he wants one of these retro games. He wants a GameCube, which came out in about 2004, apparently retro. And when I looked, I thought, well, first of all, I don't really think that they're educational as toys go. I also don't think that they'll pass the time very well. And also the fact that they're £299 in any decent shop, and if you go in Dixon's, they've all been tagged and there's CCTV everywhere. So I thought there's no buggering chance of getting one of them. Anyway, I've got him something else that's retro. I got him a top for use of the whip, and I didn't even buy that. I found that in a skip in Gidlow Lane, and I thought, well, that'll give him something to do. So that's where he's got. Tell you, birthday's coming up, so I've done that for him. I did try to leave him once, you know, in Tunisia. I left him with a family called Hussein. 2 hours later, they were there at Monastir Airport, weren't they? Fostering him back on me. Couldn't stand him, could they? I got home the other day. He's only there with some Avon duck egg blue eyeshadow on. 13, duck egg blue eyeshadow. Pink lipstick, bright pink, Margaret Thatcher pink lipstick. I said, get that shite off your face now. With your colour in, it should be browns and golds with a bronze lipstick. I thought, get it right. Anyway. Well, I'm not stopping because I've got to get off now. I've been to Bobby Isherwood's, you know, our local gets everything for you. Benidorm Cigarette and all that. He's got me this chicken for tonight that we're having. He says it's a chicken, but there's a ring on it that says J. Postlethwaite, Barnsley, 29843. So I'm not so sure. It's only small, I tell you. I'll have to be generous with mashed potatoes tonight. It's either that or crispy pancakes once again. Right, well, I best be going. Got no more to do but this pig in chicken. Thank God it's been plucked. I wonder if I'll get a drumstick. Ah, well. If you find a girl